Alright, you guys know where my allegiances lie. I cheer for the Leafs. And I made a video talking about how Matthews really led the charge in Game 2 and helped will the Leafs to a win. Part of the reason I made this channel is to give respect and props not just to the teams I like, but the ones across the league. Brad Marchand just did the same thing for the Boston Bruins in Toronto for Game 3. It was a signature 63 performance. He was a total rat, especially against Bertuzzi. I know some people are going to say, oh, that's embarrassing. That's what he does, man. And he's honed his craft over the years. Like, he knows when to pull back, when to go for it, when to sell like you've just been shot from the stands. Like, it's part of his game. Even in the media yesterday when he was raving about how different the Leafs are to previous playoff versions of them, I think he knows what he's doing there. He knows that quote's going to do the rounds and go everywhere. By doing that, it throws a log on the fire, puts even more pressure on a Leafs team that already is a pressure cooker of an environment to begin with. If they start falling into their old habits or showing that they might not be built different, it's going to get amplified even more. And he came out and was just clutch for this Bruins team. I mean, that goal, man. We can talk about the turnovers that led to that chance forever, but that shot, man, you can't take a more perfect shot than that. It was an absolute snipe, and again, that's why it's such a signature Marchand game, because he can be a rat and he can be one of the most skilled players on the ice at the same time. That's classic Marchand. On his empty net goal, like, he straight up mauled Tyler Bertuzzi. Hey, their little rivalry, it's gonna hit a boiling point, I think. I mean, we've seen a lot from those two, but I don't think we've seen the boiling point yet. It's coming, and it's funny, because Bertuzzi was a Bruin last year, and they asked him if he learned anything about Marchand playing with him, and he said that he learned that Marchand was a good guy, which is funny when you look at what's happening between them now. Hey, that's part of the beauty of hockey. You hate a guy while you're on the ice, and then you go have a beer with him after. I do wonder behind closed doors what Bertuzzi would say about Marchand now, though. They've been at each other all series. And it's also funny because we talked about Marchand acting like he got shot. Well, look, Marchand's stick does make contact with Bertuzzi's skate, there's no doubt about that, but Bertuzzi absolutely dove. Even Sheldon Keefe after the game mentioned that Marchand getting away with what he does is an art form, and he's truly elite at it. Which, now that I think about it, kind of sounds like a backhanded compliment, but it's true, man. If you're the Leafs, you can't get sucked into playing Marchand's game. He will burn you like he's done so many times against this Leafs team. The guy was literally checking out food menus for the crowd pre-game, and then ice cold clutch in a key spot to win the game with a perfect shot. It's like he's got the Leafs wrapped around his finger. Like, they can't keep falling for this. Or maybe they can. Honestly, they probably can. But man, from a pure hockey fan perspective, it's remarkable what this guy does. I saw a stat somewhere that he's got 26 points in his last 15 playoff games. Like, the guy's an animal. We'll see what the Leafs do to try to stifle him in Game 4, and if it even works, because in Game 3, he was classic Marchand. There you go, Bruins fans who thought I would only give credit to the Leafs. Even though I want Toronto to win this series, I don't actually hate the Bruins. I don't really hate any team except for like one, and it's not the Oilers, by the way. So I can admire when Marchand comes out and has a game like this where it's like, wow, that was a masterful rat performance. Him and Swayman are the two reasons they won. A lot of people are probably going to say the refs also had something to do with that, but I personally didn't think the officiating was great at all for both sides. As usual, give me your thoughts in the comments, and oh, this will be fun. Give me your thoughts on the King Rat, Brad Marchand. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one. You're awesome.